Okay, it's actually working now. My loom was glitching up so much, but hello, welcome back to another trade recap episode. Um, Today we actually had some movement on the charts, which is amazing. Because we haven't had a lot of movement for a while. Um, I am still a little bit skeptical hopping in the charts just because price is a little bit choppy at the moment. Like we've been ranging and then we've been breaking out. So as you can see, we're in a range and then we broke out of this range and then we literally first move we formed a new range, which was this high and this wicked low here, and we've just been trading in between this range. It's just been a little bit everywhere, so I'm not 100% sure if that's going to continue. It's really late in the day for me right now. You can hear my voice is getting a little bit weird. I probably look really tired. I definitely feel really tired. Yeah, it's 1:45. It's a little bit crazy for me. I've been up since 6:30 because I woke up at 6:30 to go to work, and yeah. So I've been up for a minute, but let's go into the 4-hour chart and see what's going on right now. Again, I'm not taking a trade tonight, even though it's not fully finished New York session. I mean, I'd have to be up till like 3 in the morning to have my New York session fully finished. But by this time, I don't think it's really smart to hop into a trade, especially given that we haven't had that big of a push. Like, we obviously broke the lows, but we haven't really heavily broken these lows. Like, we didn't have displacement through that level. Okay, yeah, I was making sure that I marked out the right level. So yeah, it's this purple box is what I'm referring to right now. So the only actual indication move we have is this and this. So that's the indication and correction that we've looked at for today. Again, I'm not taking this. This is the 15-minute structure that we have. It's obviously very clearly broken the level. And yes, this is a trade that I could take. I cannot stay up for much longer, and just with the way the market's been moving, I don't think it's worth it. And I mean, look at how far into New York session we are. We're quite far into New York session. Let's have a look at Forex Factory because then we can actually see. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how to move this, which is annoying. Okay, it ends in 3 hours, so it ends at 5 a.m. So we have a while to go until it's finished, but clearly we've done the morning session because it's 1:30. So we've definitely been through the morning session, which is usually where price is the most volatile. So I don't really expect any crazy price movement. If anything, I just assume that it's going to continue correcting, and then it's probably going to do a continuation tomorrow. So maybe we can catch that move if it happens in between, after the first hour of London and in New York session. But again, I'm not taking this trade. I think this bias I'm having the fact that I don't want to take a trade is definitely has been slightly skewed, I'd say, because I watched Trades by Sky's video and he said that the market conditions are just not it right now, and that he's choosing not to trade in these market conditions. And considering I trade a strategy, I'm a little bit like, maybe I probably shouldn't be trading these market conditions. But I can see it with my own two eyes. Like, look at what price has been doing. Like, I just don't know. Like, it's just so unclear and there's no distinct clear trend. Obviously it's breaking lows, so yeah, we could say it's a downtrend, but at the same time it's pretty choppy. It's not the smoothest price action, but again, it is what it is. But there actually was a setup today, which is cool, but yeah, just not taking it. So hopefully price will let us take it tomorrow, but if not, then we're just gonna sit out on this one. So we can journal this trade now. There's not really anything else to say. I will go on to the other analysis things that I have. So we have the DXY weekly analysis. We have two indecision candles, and it's not really moved too much here. It's gone a little bit bullish, which does make sense as to why gold would be bearish then. But yeah, again, it hasn't really moved very far, and it does look like it's making a lower high here. It's definitely failing to go higher than this level, so maybe I'll mark this out. Yeah, it's definitely failing to go higher than that level, which could indicate that it's going to sell, which means that gold would go up, just because we've had so much resistance at that level and the candles just have not moved. But again, I'm still kind of studying candlestick patterns, not candlestick patterns, but candlesticks themselves, and I'm trying to like understand them a little bit more. But I mean, from this, it's pretty obvious. Like, price isn't moving. You've got the two indices and candles in a row, and we're still waiting on this obviously daily candle to close. But it doesn't look like it's had too much movement, so we need to see some crazy volatility for a price to move enough to kind of give us something. And then when it comes to the gold weekly analysis, we actually had some interesting movement. So we've had gold. Okay, this week it opened with a gap to the downside, as you can see here. So price closed here and then it opened back down here. So we've made a little bit of a gap. But that made price drop even further. So it's been dropping and it's dropped below this dynamic support level, which we had from the original trend formation. Now, does that mean that this is 110% going on a downtrend? No, it doesn't actually mean that. Not until it breaks this low here on the daily time frame. Obviously, we can see it on the lower time frames that price is going bearish. It's obviously very clear on those 1 and 4 hour time frames, but also it's a little bit choppy. It's not the best market conditions to trade in. It's not super trendy. But yeah, if we're tracking lows and highs on this daily time frame, we'd want to see price break this low before we consider the whole weekly analysis to be bearish and have bearish biases on the week. We just gotta wait until it hits that low, which that low would be a great opportunity to take an ICC setup on, perhaps on the daily time frame. But to be honest, I haven't explored doing that yet. I'm definitely more looking for those intraday trades. I'm not particularly looking for like the long, like week-long swing trades. I definitely want like the hold for a few days, or even just hold for a few hours type of trades. Those are ideal in my eyes. I just want to show you guys while this is happening. This is what I do. So when I am trading, say I'm in this situation and it's a little bit earlier and I'm not literally having to go to sleep because it's 1:51 right now. It's so late. But what I would typically do looking at the charts in these situations is I'd get my alert and I just move it up. That's it. And obviously we're looking for price to go on that continuation. So we're looking for price to break the lows. So in order to take an entry, what we'd want to see is, okay, price has made a lower high and then it's broken the low and then it's come back, and then we can take that entry and have a look like this. And if you want it to be super like safe, you could target up, you could put your stop loss up here, but I mean, for this example, it makes sense to go here and then have your thing here. So that's why I have my stop loss where it is, because that's where we would be getting that entry off of. And luckily with my trading strategy, I don't have to make a decision like that usually. But again, it just depends. But usually I'll just follow the lows and have my alerts at the lows. So whether that's the candle closes or like whatever. But yeah, it really does help by showing me that price is ready to go on that continuation. But again, that's pretty much it. There's not really too much to explain here unless I was just over explaining the same thing over and over and over again. So let's go and journal this day. So obviously it's Tuesday right now because it's 2 o'clock in the morning basically now. But it's obviously Monday that we are doing this on. So we got the trade recap. Okay. We've got gold that we're trading, set up, observe. We've got a bearish indication, and then reason for entry too late. No continuation. I obviously didn't take any trades. Emotions, tired, skeptical. Did I follow my plan? Yes, I did. Mistakes noticed. Oh, I didn't do my affirmations. Ugh. I need to do them. I didn't do any of that. Except for I did kind of do this. I did this one. I did study today. Damn. My goodness. I'm just so bad with that. That's like the number one thing that I'm not doing. I think because to me it's like almost like a chore. Maybe what I need to do is actually print out my affirmations and my notes, because I feel like that way if I have it in paper copy in front of me, I'm more likely to do it. But right now, it's just not really in my routine. It's not a simple thing that I can do where I can just pick up a piece of paper that's already on my desk. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and just put it on the top of my laptop every single day, so that I need to pick it up and read it and open my laptop. Did I just eat with that plan? Like, that plan actually is so good. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a note of it. Okay, I just made a note of that in my little to-do list where my brain dump is. So, key takeaways from today. Probably to observe market conditions. Just because of the video that I watched from Sky, where he said that just the market conditions aren't good. I think just observing market conditions and understanding it and being able to read it properly would be beneficial, and that's something that I should maybe focus on a lot more, is just making sure that I'm observing the market conditions and not just the setup. So what I'll do better tomorrow is my affirmations, hopefully. Screenshot and chalk markup. Okay, we'll do this one first. No. Okay. Well, it looks like we've almost made an okay, that thing disappeared. It looks like we've almost made an equal high on the charts. It's definitely not an equal high, but it looked like we did not displace through that level. Again, I'm not taking a trade. And let me tell you right now, it's low-key tempting to just take a trade on whatever I get, just ASAP. But I just know that's not going to be a good decision because, well, I'm tired. I'm not going to be able to make good decisions to start with, and market conditions aren't good, so we might not get that momentum. New York AM session is over, so we might not get that momentum. There's just so many reasons why not to, so why should I? But anyway, I'm so tired now, so I'm so excited to go to bed and wake up in the morning and do it all again and see what price did. I'm actually going to take this off while we do this, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you didn't watch my Trading Diaries video, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It literally means so much to me. I talk about it in my Trading Diaries episode about like how I had like a YouTube channel when I was like 12, couldn't get it past 600 subscribers. So reaching the 1,000 subscribers is definitely crazy, and I'm so grateful. And yeah, just grateful for the little community that we've made, and hopefully I've been able to help you out in some way. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great trading day. Hopefully your day was green. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.